Vanessa, how do you gather customer feedback?
We don't really gather it. I'd never outwardly ask. I said, obviously, when you're in a salon, you ask them if their hair's okay. If it wasn't okay, they would ring us back up or come back in the next day. And we always do offer a service where we will put it what they want.
Right. Do you feel their feedback is important for you?
Oh yes, because I'd rather them tell us than go around slating us to other people or going in other salons and saying that we did it wrong.
Yeah.
So my door is always open for feedback.
So what type of people come in your shop? I mean, are they working? What kinds of jobs do your customers have?
Well, because most people drive, I don't just target BD7 area.
Right.
I would say 85% of my clients are workers.
Right.
10% are retired.
Yeah.
And 5% are probably unemployed.
Right, okay.
Their jobs range from teachers. I do quite a lot of nurses, but as I said about word of mouth,
Yeah.
a lot of my clients work at the BRI.
Right.
We've got people who work in shops. We do a lot of dental nurses' hair.
Yeah.
A wide range of clients.
So do you offer luxury treatments for these clients?
Yes, we do. Yeah, we offer keratin treatment, which is a special conditioner which smooths the cuticle. It lasts 6 to 8 weeks, takes away all the frizz. It is very expensive and it is a long process, but we incorporate that with a cut and blow.
Right. And what about budget haircuts for those who maybe can't afford?
Yeah, we do a dry trim.
Right.
We do prefer not to do a dry trim because
Right.
I always think you get a better cut if
Right.
it's washed.
Yeah.
But some people obviously can't afford the wash, cut and blow dry.
So what's the price difference between a dry cut and then the premium cut, just so they can gauge that?
A dry cut ranges between £8 and £10.
Right.
And a premium haircut and blow dry with the keratin treatment ranges between £60 and £80.
Wowzers. So, just going to give you a list of things that you might offer or might not offer. So yes, no answers are sort of okay. Walk-in appointments, do you offer them?
Yes.
Okie doke. Sweets,
Yes.
to who?
To anybody, they're just on the counter, especially me.
So, so they're just there for anyone
Yes.
to take. How about biscuits?
Yes, we offer biscuits with tea and coffee, but that's usually with a treatment.
Right, okay. Tea and coffee then?
Yes, it's usually with a longer
Yeah, like hair dye
Yes.
or colouring.
Yeah,
something
because
like that.
when they're in just for cut and blows, they're often not in the shop long enough. And because there's just me and another girl working there, we don't have anybody to do it for us.
Right, okay. Magazines?
Yes, they're just there for
They're
people
just
to
there.
read.
Books?
No,
Wi-Fi?
no.
Have you ever thought about putting Wi-Fi in your salon?
No, because I do think that it's actually quite nice to chat.
Yeah.
And it's somewhere where you can actually put your phones down and interact with people.
Yeah, that's true. What about advice and support and advice in regard to hair?
Yes, I do think that hairdressers give lots of advice.
Do you do it if they rang up and asked for advice? Would you also give it over the phone?
Yes, but we do sort of like encourage them to call in because sometimes when they say their hair's shoulder length,
Right.
it can often be down to the bum or
Right.
it can be to the chin.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. So do you offer hair products? I mean, don't mean selling them. You said you don't, but so shine sprays and wax and gels and things like that.
No, we try to sell
Right.
hair products, but the supermarket can sell them a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And you can buy anything that I can buy at the wholesalers for a fraction of the price,
Right.
just because they can buy in bulk.
Yeah.
And because I'm such a small salon, I can't buy enough to make
get
it
that-
cheaper.
Yeah, to make that
But if we went with, say, a TG product, I would have to buy such a lot and I'd have so much stock on the shelf and I don't have the room to keep it.
Yeah, that's true.
I asked Vanessa, apart from over 30s, what type of people come into her shop, and she said it was mainly OAPs, who make up about 25% of her overall business. Vanessa said she sees a variety of different ethnic backgrounds in her shop. She does admit mainly white British, but that is because the need for perming and colouring of hair. When asked about men's hair, she says she does it but not as often, and that's simply because men want walk-ins and she doesn't really like walk-in appointments. She prefers a regular client to book in. Vanessa does offer sweets to good children as a treat when they've been good. Vanessa does offer biscuits, only to those who have got long appointments, so colours tend to be those that are offered coffee and biscuits, never walk-ins. She has some books on offer and does like to talk about what books she's read. There is no free Wi-Fi or any internet accesses in her salon. Vanessa does do mobile visits, but only to regular clientele who may be elderly. She doesn't accept PayPal per se, but can do a personal transfer. There is no mechanism to do any kind of switch, so those paying by cards might struggle. You can't book an appointment by Facebook, but you can contact her on Facebook for help and advice. Keratin blow dries up to the value of £60 is offered as a luxury treatment, as well as cheap cuts, so they tend to be dry cuts and they're under normally £10, usually for men. Vanessa has no plans for the future in terms of expansion, but what she does want to do is introduce a new range of colours for teenagers, as well as hair extensions, including bonded ones and maybe nails. Vanessa wants to say thank you for everyone for her card, and she's really liked speaking to all the groups, so thank you all Year 10, and if you have any questions, Mrs Hunter, Mr Sayer or Miss Hainsworth are happy to help.